So after meeting with a couple of people this morning and answering some questions, I'm going to use that to kind of do an overview for everybody that I can post of the work that's due for today and kind of a catch up of where we are. Just make sure we're all starting at the same place amidst some of the confusion going on with the switching everybody to online. So today's our first day of doing things online. So I'm going to go to the calendar just to remind you of where we are. We are in March when it decides to catch up with me. And if you scroll down to today's date, what we were already working on was your writing theory, as that draft is part of working on Studio 5. So I'm going to actually switch and go down just to remind you of that. Studio 5 is in the studio page, and if you scroll down, you can see the activity that we're working on that is due Friday. We did a lot of brainstorming for this last week. This is the looking at some samples, setting up your Wix menu, cleaning up your website, and doing a shitty rough draft of your writing theory that's about 600 words. So I did ask you to have 400 of that today. And this draft will eventually be on your website, but for now you're welcome to work on it and post it today or as you get it done on a Google Doc. The brainstorming we've been working on is also linked from here. So if you click here, here's what we've been doing in class. I'm not going to do this from the presentation version, just kind of going through some of the slides. So we are doing right now, we did the midterm reflection. We did a description of good writing based on your midterm reflection and where you stand now. We kind of did a comparison reflection of that to the beginning of the semester. We included 2 key concepts of the 5: rhetorical knowledge, knowledge of conventions, composing processes, critical reading, and critical reflection. So we decided which 2 you might include in that, since that's one requirement is to reference 2 key concepts. Today, what I would have asked you to do in class is to do some mining through your work. Part of the writing theory is to select and talk about work from class. So considering some of the things you've been writing in your reflection and in your description of good writing, where is some work that you could kind of pick and pull from to talk about your work in class and what you've either learned or struggled with or revised based on. So I said you could look through all your stuff in Canvas, your Google folder, your notebook, notes, counts, studio work, early drafts in your Google Drives, like early annotated bib drafts, any of those things. So just to record 4 examples of work. It doesn't have to be a picture or anything at this point, just the name of the activity and a little bit about why you are picking it. And then for the other set of prompts, part of that is thinking about your writing either before you came to college, writing you're doing now. Not to think about this class in a vacuum, but based on if you're saying these things are what's good in writing or skills writers have, or here's how I feel about my writing, where did those things come from? So I ask you to think about and pick a couple and write about why. Family influences, favorite authors, or I don't know, stories you read growing up, teachers, maybe language acquisition or other kind of educational experiences, peers possibly, previous or current writing experiences, other classes you're in or have taken, other previous feedback you've gotten on assignments, writing projects, that kind of thing. So these are the 3, the midterm reflection and writing theory, the mining of your work, and writing about your influences were the last 2 pieces of the puzzle to do that brainstorming. So I'm going to go back. So that's sort of where we were and what we would have kind of been doing today, as well as the writing theory workshop. So if you go to the calendar, it says work on your writing theory in Studio 5, draft at least 400 words of your writing theory, either on a Google Doc if you prefer to start there, or on your website under your writing theory tab that you're making as part of Studio 5, to workshop in the activity posted on the agenda for today. So if you go to the agenda for today, I am holding meetings for face-to-face instruction for each day. I have class at 3 times, and I think I sent this out in your announcements. There's 9:05, 10:10, and 1:25. Whatever class time you usually meet at, you can go to any classes. or sorry, any class times and ask questions. I'll usually post instructions here on the agenda, or I'll also be available Canvas chat, and I'll put the instructions there when I log on at the beginning of a class time also. Some people have had some issues with sound and video and things like that, so if you run into problems with those things, you can also join by phone, so you can at least hear kind of what's going on, even if your sound isn't working during the chat. So our objective here is to do what we would have done in class, brainstorm, finish that for your writing theory, and do your writing theory workshop before you submit that 600 words as part of Studio 5. So you're going to finish your writing theory brainstorming in a Google Doc. So when you open this activity, you're going to complete what I just went over, slides 6 and I guess 8, on a Google Doc. That's it. The next part of this is your writing theory collaboration, which is your workshop. It's a little bit different. We're not going to be sharing and providing feedback. Instead, we're going to be posting the drafts that you have, the 400 words that you were asked to write for today, and writing a reflection on, after looking at some examples of what other people have done. So you're more getting a sense of what other people have done with their writing theories and what they've talked about, and write a reflection on your own and where you are. And I do apologize about the weird background here. The lighting is a little bit terrible, and that's kind of how it is in the meetings also, just because of where I have to set up my computer in my house. So what you're going to do is take the draft that you have, wherever it is, and you are going to post it on the Padlet. We've used this before. You add your name here. Sorry, my keyboard's going in and out. And adding a link to either your website or your Google Doc, whichever you decided to write your 400 words on. And then you're going to read at least 3 others. And just to get some ideas, you can kind of bounce around. You can read more than 3. You only have to write about 3 if you read more. I encourage you to kind of look through as many as possible. On the same Google Doc, you did your brainstorming in. So you just finished writing theory brainstorming. Right below it, on the same document, you're going to write a reflection. Describe where you are with the draft of your writing theory that you have posted. So here's maybe how much I have so far. Here's what's going well. Here's what I haven't worked on. Here's what I'm having a hard time with and I'm having some questions about. And then you're going to write about the other the examples that you read from other students. So maybe I read Gabrielle's and Jenna's and Christian's, and I'm going to say, you know, I read Gabrielle's and I like that she talked about this. I hadn't thought about that. I disagreed with this point. I had, you know, some questions about this, whatever your response happens to be. The goal is to glean some ideas from other people by seeing what other people have or haven't done that you might not have thought about yet. That's 250 words, so it's roughly like a half a page, something like that. And then you will submit, sorry, I don't have it in student view. You'll submit your Google Doc. I'll be able to see what's on your Padlet. I'm not asking you to submit anything for that. Just the Google Doc that has your writing theory brainstorming and your reflection, the Padlet itself. One thing to pay attention to is that due dates are a little different. Since we're not actually meeting all together and doing work together, there's less a need to have work due like right before class. So a lot of work is now due at midnight for everybody at the same time, with several days to work on it. So this work is posted for today, but if you notice, you have until Wednesday to get it done. So it gives people a chance to see the work that's due that day, but be able to kind of work on it as they can get to it and fit it into your schedule now that you're doing things from home, or not in class. So as you're kind of working that out, so you can look at the work for today, and then you have until Wednesday night at midnight to get this done. And in the meantime, you can continue to ask questions and things like that. Cool. Everybody clear as mud. Well, I'll still be available, you know, during classes and things like that. If you have conferences, please remember to post your email again to the to the sign-up sheet. One, so I know you're going to keep that conference, and two, I can send you an invite to chat for a face-to-face conference. Okay. Well, email me if you have any other questions. I will see you later. Peace.